What's going on, everyone? It's Jeremy. Do you guys have these Formula One little race cars that everybody's not really enthused about because they didn't come with minifigs? Well, one thing I found, do you know what that is? My son has a bunch of this track, and is it Hot Wheels or is it Matchbox? I really don't know. But we buy it at the Dollar Tree. You get two pieces for like $1.25. And yeah, it's like 2.5 feet, just over 2 feet long. And it's compatible with these race cars. So, what did I do? I ended up putting it in the Lego City. And we're going to play with it. Then we're going to build the last car, because you can see there's 12 cars in this set. There's all 12. We've got 11 of them built. And yeah, so that's what we're going to do. So let's go to the Lego City and see what these look like. All right, so I've got them all, all these pieces put together. And then way at the far end, yeah, I got one of the bigger Formula One cars from the Speed Champions line. It's one of those ones I got on clearance for $11. They just came out this year. So we got this all the way lined up, and this track is really flexible. And we put it on there. Let's see if I can make it go all the way down. First attempt. And that failed. All right, attempt number 2. Oh, we did it. He made it all the way to the end. So, I guess from a playability and compatibility, I guess having this track, which if you want to go buy some, I mean, this whole thing here, all this track, it was less than, let's say there's 5 pieces here. So you're less than $5 for that whole thing of track. So if you want to go from room to room, you spend $20 on track. Man, you can go from one end of your house to the other almost. Wow. Well, at least there's that. But like I said, they're not minifigures. They're just white heads. You do get custom printed helmets, so that's nice. And then you can see the spoilers. There's no stickers, so at least you do get a few. The Ferrari one's nice. The McLaren one's nice. You do get a few printed tops. You get the printed slope, and then each one has printed sides, and the wheels are all different. So really, there's a decent amount of printing in a set, which makes the set cost more, which is why these were like each $5. Now, I just went on eBay. I bought the full set, $59, out the door, ship it to me free. It's cheaper than trying to find them. I mean, yes, I have the code app that will scan that and tell me what it is. Let's scan this one. I'll do a screenshot of it, and we'll see which one this is, which, looking at these and looking at this, it should be this one here, the red with the white front end, because that's the only one I don't have. I have some red ones, but that's the Ferrari. So I should have this one. And when I scanned it, yeah, I realized I made a mistake, because this one, yeah, there's the white front end. We put that printed piece on the side. So let's change that. And then I'll tell you which one I really should have been looking to get, which is one of the blue ones, which should be this one, and that makes sense. So here's the scan. All right, you know, the funny thing is, Lego made all these, and they put all these prints on each one, and then they come out with this, and every single one is the same. They couldn't do custom printing for each individual piece of paper. You just get the same one for every car, and you just kind of have to figure out, oh yeah, I only have one of those colors, or oh, that's the same as the last one. So if you just buy one and you don't get that car that's shown, it's little bit of a challenge. You think you got the wrong car because you got the wrong paperwork. So let's open this up. I'll show you what these look like. They only take like a couple seconds to build. So should it be the blue one? Yes, it is. We get the same generic gray. All right. So there's our pieces. And doesn't take long to build. Really, when I built these, I think I did like 1 or 2 a day for about a week, it seemed like, because they just get a little monotonous because it's the same exact build and it's really the same exact pieces other than the color of them. So I didn't have the patience to try to build all of them in one day. Maybe you did if you have the full set. You get this special piece just made for this. So Lego, I mean, yeah, they dropped the ball on not putting actual full minifig in here, but when you get these custom pieces, I mean, that's specially made. Those helmets, the visor doesn't move on any of these sets. And then, I don't know if I've ever had this piece before. That might be a new piece as well. So that's how that goes. Let's get these on here. I'll try to zoom back. I guess I can. Okay. Well, we're almost done anyway. You can see how fast it goes. All right, so we got 3 slopes, 2 of those, and then that one. So the odd one out goes right there. These will go on the sides. This one will go up. And you do get a couple extra pieces as well. And I've noticed this little red piece here. It's a really good piece to have in that color for some reason because it doesn't come in many sets. Same thing with a few other ones. That color in multiple different cars is apparently a decent piece to have. So, in different colors. Alright, one question is, which way does that go? And it looks like the black goes to the inside. And we are just about done with this. There's that. And then the one little build is, there it is. We're missing a piece. So I guess it's the little headrest piece. So we do this. Pop this right behind the driver for his head support, and there you go. And then that, oddly enough, is a full set. I'm going to run one of these cars one more time on the track just because I set it up, and maybe that's what you're interested in. Alright, one more time through the Lego City on this track. We'll use the one we just built. Let's see if we can get it all the way down there. Nope. We'll try it again. One thing to note, I do have to go over the railroad track, so there is a little bit of a hill that if the wheels catch on the side, that's one reason why it kind of stopped there. Alright, test attempt number 2. And that was worse than the other one. Right? 3rd time's the charm. Oh, he stopped. I don't think I could do that again if I tried, stopping right on top of the railroad tracks. Well, I guess it was the charm to stop there. So anyway, I guess we'll stop the video because this one doesn't seem to want to go all the way to the end and crash in to his buddy down there. So, with that being said, thanks for watching, everyone. Hopefully you liked it. Hopefully you learned something. And we'll see you in the next one.